horns up like this. If the same that you speak. And if you pray, just remember. Psycho.
It's the best work I've ever done. That's my opinion. If people out there are debating it, if you want to buy a record because of the features and all that other reasons, don't buy this record. It's not for you. This record is a Prozak record. You know what I'm saying? My last record was very heavy with collaborations, but there was a reason for that at the time of what I wanted to do, and now this is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So, because a lot of people, you know, when you talk about your record to them, they're always like, well, who you got on there? You know, and how many people you got on there? And I'm kind of like, well, I don't know. Why would you base wanting to buy someone's record on that? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. That's like a compilation. So, but it's my best work. I had the right amount of time to write it the way I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Sorry I don't have all the overhype, you know what I mean? I could sit here and, you know, blah, 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 blah forever, but it's a powerful thing to say it's my best work. And it is. I just hit him up and was like, hey man, I got this track that I hear you guys on. Because, you know, right away when I heard it, I'm like, yeah, this is Twisted right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of the few collabs that I wanted on the record. And I hit him up and they were like, sure, let's do it. I shot on the track and they murdered it savagely. And it's one of the best tracks on the record, I think. It's real heavy, it's real dark. I would say, realistically, at this point, I don't know that it'll happen. Me and Mike always talk about doing it. We have tracks written, we've got beats set aside, but the stars never seem to align. Does that mean it never will happen? No, because as soon as I finally say that, we'll end up fucking doing the record. I think it will happen, I just don't know when. Personally, I'd like to see maybe an exclusive Project Deadman just to iTunes, you know, something like that, or even an EP, you know what I'm saying? Like, would be better than not doing another record, because you know, I get asked all the fucking time about PDM, and it's been, what, 8 years?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You know, and Mike, the same thing, when he goes out on tours, you know, people approach him about it too, so obviously people want it, so I'd like to give it to him. Okay, so then there's four more that'll drop. There's one for The End of Us, which is the track I did with Sid Wilson from Slipknot on the ones and twos, scratching. I got a live video I shot at the Gathering of the Juggalos called Wake Up You're Dead. I got a video for a song called Hate. And the big video for Until Then, I think is going to drop just before the record hits shelves. The big music video is called Until Then. It's the single, if you will. I say single, not like it's going to be on MTV or the radio or anything that a single does, because I don't give a fuck about that shit. But it's, to me, the best track on the album, in my opinion. And I say that because there's personal reasons for that. I don't want to really go into any detail other than that, but, you know, I hope people like it. That's a great question, and I think I have a great answer for you. Like, a long time ago, which really wasn't that long ago, but people would buy records based off of ads, based off of imagery, you know, how creative the album cover was, stuff like that. Word of mouth was and still is a huge factor. But that being said, most people really aren't buying music anymore. They download it, steal it, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So I think now the game has changed to where it's basically like, why should I buy your record when I could just go get it for free? You know, what's the reason? Well, people that buy records now are real supporters. They're saying, I like your music and what you do enough to where I'm going to go out of my way and spend my money to get it. Because, you know, let's face it, how many record stores are there? Like, there used to be record stores everywhere. You know what I'm saying? As common as a gas station. Now they got to, like, go all the way to Best Buy. And most underground music, bro, they don't even have it sometimes in stock. So you got to, like, order it online or go out of your way to get it. And I think that you have to do a series of things now to gain real support. You have to hit them with videos and put your best foot forward and be, how creative can I make this video for what budget I have, and how, what's the best I can be live, and how many people can I go out and meet and network with and show my respect to them for them to show their respect back to buy the record. And it goes on and on and on. I could, give you a billion other things that you have to do. Like you said, Facebook, Twitter, all that interaction. Back in the day, that shit didn't happen at all. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a good thing because now artists have more of a responsibility. You had people back in the 80s and 90s making hundreds of millions of dollars, bro, on some ridiculous shit. Nowadays, you got some of the rawest talent out there trying to make a name for themselves, and they have to Facebook and Twitter and be viral, and make videos and tour diaries. And so basically how I see it is the consumer took the game. They really did. The consumers now own the game, in my eyes. It's where they're kind of like, oh, okay, you want me to buy your record? What are you gonna do for me? Prove it, prove yourself. And I think it's dope. It's dope to me. Probably to a lot of other people out there, it's not, because they're like, fuck having to do all this. But I kind of dig it. The tour ends, I believe, July 7th. So, it was advertised, for a while as like 90 shows, 99 days, but it's really like 98 shows in 105 days. So it's fucking ridiculous, dude. But it's awesome. Every single day out here is an experience, to say the least. So, it's funny because people keep saying like, oh man, how are you gonna, deal with it and get through all those shows? And it's like, like when it's over with, we'll all be happy to get the fuck back to our homes and shit. But then as artists, all of us 2 weeks later are gonna be like, fuck man, we gotta get back. You know what I mean? Like, I'm bored already. So it's like, don't let people fool you when they act like it's, so grueling, because it's in your blood and you just want to keep doing it. So fuck it. Travis put on another 100 shows. 200 shows in 180 days. That's what I want to do. Yo, what's up? It's Prozak, the Hitchcock of hip-hop, strange music, JuggaloNews, one of the best sites out there, keeping you updated, keeping you informed. Know about it.